And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Alright, I have restocked all sorts of goodies, and I've brought power from the main base way out here. So, yeah, those tasks are now done. I would like, if possible, to see about getting some power. I have sort of looked at what I could possibly squeeze in here. I think if I want 3 wide here, I could probably squeeze another set out here. Okay, so if this is going to be my baseline right here, I'm going to go power coal generator. Let's dial him as far back as we can. Actually, I could probably go even further. Right there. I just want to get these lined up nicely. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Now, let's switch these around. I need a decent amount of space. And do we want do we want to be a little tricky with this here? I'm thinking let's give ourselves a decent amount of space. So if we go over here, I don't like really, I'm becoming a little less crunched with my designs here. I'd like to space things out, especially when it comes to pipes. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's 8. That's coal consumption. Enough for, that's 120 a minute. So each one of these is going to be, I think it's 1 every 4 seconds. So it's 15 per minute. That's 15, 30, 45, 60. So there we go. 15 per minute. So 15, 30, 45, 60, and then another 60, that's 120 a minute. Exactly. The water situation is a little different. It's 45 a minute water consumption. So total, the water consumption is like 360, because it's 90 for every 2. So 90 times 4. Yeah, 360. Which you cannot push through one pipe. It's physically impossible. Hello, Growly. Where did you come from, Sir Growly? Okay, so that means we need a minimum of 2 pipes coming in here. 1 piper over here, 1 piper over here. Now, one side of this is going to be 180 demand. We can supply that with 1 pipe. So let's get the first pipes going here. The water is going to come in from over here. Let's see. I like well, let's do conveyor lift. I like to go my conveyors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ish. I want my stuff way out of the way. 1, 2. Oh, let's see. That's going to be 1, 2, 3 segments plus a sliver right there. That's how I space those out. You see the little dashes? See a little dash right there? 1, 2, 3, and then part of another one. Okay, so that is not going to leave us a whole lot of room for pipes in here. I'm hoping I can get one. Get one there. Get one there. let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think those are lined up. Okay. So we're gonna want junctions. Like so. I'm just winging this design. This is so not the design that I have in my other games. Okay. So now we can push into each one of these. Oh my god, no, please, no. Let's do conveyor 2D. Oh, that works. How about vertical? Nope. Conveyor 2D. I like it. That works. Thank God that works. I would not want to redesign this whole set. So after the last two, I'm gonna take these caps off. Like that. Alright. So the minimum amount we're gonna need is 360. That is exactly 3 pumps worth. Now, we have 2 pipes, but 3 pumps. So how are we going to get 3 pumps hooked up? Let's see. Go you to there, you to there. And you go to this one. You go to so that's two off the middle. 1, 2. And that's not up. And yes, my neighbor's dog is barking. Okay. So that gets them at least pointed towards the water. Now I might have to dismantle this, so let's go ahead and do that. So if I want 3 pumps out here, these pumps are not anything to sneeze at. 20 megawatts a piece. So beware if thinking about overclocking these. These things are costly. Oh man, I didn't want I didn't want to fall out of the water. Oh, come on. Can I please? Thank you. So let's just I'm looking at the white square down in it's in the lower left part of the screen. Trying to get these lined up. Okay. So we have quite a vertical climb here to get up here. Let's take you away. A little less of a vertical climb here. Okay, so we know one pipe is going to line up with this one. So we might as well line this one up right in here. Is that lined up? Yeah, that's lined up. So, let's see. Really? I can't. Really? One more? You couldn't go one more. I see. I see how it is. So we're going to do one U there. We're going to do... That one's lined up there, so let's line this one up here. And we want that more or less right there. Okay. The water pumps themselves can do a 10 meter head lift. So we need this one to actually connect to this one and this one. Let's line this on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, look at that. That lines up perfectly. So, logistics pipeline. Really? You're gonna do me like that, huh? Okay. Pipeline, please. You up to there. You to there. Now, this one, I need a junction on it here. And then I need a junction. I mean, it would be nice. Let's do a pipeline first. No, I keep wanting to hit R. Okay. And then we want... Because both of these together, each one of these is 120, right? 120 a minute. Two of these is 240, which is fine, because the pipes can hold 300. But again, we need to share this one between the two. So we need to split this one off either here or here. I'm thinking here is probably the better bet. And then another junction here with that one. So this, I'm gonna start pulling a lot of power. I actually shut off the other iron miner at the base because I need a lot of power for this process. Just to get this system up and running, we need a lot of power. Here comes the water, and we're gonna need a pump. You can see the water is maxing out in there, and there's not a whole lot of water in here. So we need a pump. Either we need one like right here. Oh, I hate falling down. Like, come on, get up here. There you go. Let's get this lined up. Each one of these is like 4 megawatts. See there, you can see the head lift right here. Filling that up. Getting this full. And this should be filling up each machine. Good, good, good. So now we need ye old coal to come in here. So let's get an equipment workshop going over here. let's get a portable miner. And as you can see, I brought some overclockers with me, and I've already gone through and cleared out a whole lot of foliage out of here. There's the coal all the way up here. So this is a normal vein. I would like a miner. Yeah, a miner. And we're going to overclock this guy to 200%. So we get 120 out of him. Okay, so you come right out of there. It's amazing that that lines up with my grid. You know what the odds of that are? A very, very, very low odds. Let's see, what's the best? I don't want to zigzag out here. I want to zig and zag as few times as possible. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try to... zag around here. Okay, that gets us down to there. I was hoping to get in around the back of these because I want to use the front of these for something else. Maybe more of these things. More coal generators. So maybe we can have a gap in here. And let's go up with the foundation here. One more. Another one. That should put us right about there. There we go. That gets us right in line with where we need to go. So if we could... across here. This would be perfect in here. Sorry, everybody. You guys are gonna have to go. I mean, it's just barely above ground. Still counts, right? All right. Yeah, that's just barely. Okay, let's line this up. You know, it'd be a lot easier to count. They were right on the edge. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually want... go there. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's dial this back. This is going to be right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect, yeah. All right, so the height of this, I need to match the height of those right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. Might do it. Let's get some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need to go that high. Let's put one of these out here as a reference. I want enough space in here to walk on the pipes. I think right there is a good spot. But I'm going to need a little bit more space. This is always right there. It looks like, oh no, those don't line up. I was going to say those notches line up with these, but no, they don't. Okay, so that gives me my height. Which is exactly 3 spots. Okay. Okay, I can take that out of my inventory, or out of my hand. And I do want it sort of in the middle, but I want it to line up with this here. 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is an extra one. Let's see. Near the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4. Okay, I think that's a good spot. And these are too tall. Okay. So we need a Mark II belt. All right, it fits. I was worried there for a second. We need Mark I belt, lifts. Would be nice if that fit perfectly. I think this one might fit nicely. Wait, why are those off? Well, those are too tall. What I think I'm going to do is point these like towards the belt. These are going to have to point away. And let's test this. Splitter right there. Nope. Okay, so those are too tall. Okay, so my height was off. Now let's test this out. It actually looks like it connects. This is the continuing problem that I have with this game is the fact that these things do not want to line up with one another. I always misjudge how much space this takes up right here. Always. It's crazy. That's way more space than I always think it will. And that looks like it actually lines up, which is crazy. So I might have to like rethink. I honestly thought that was more than enough space to get this to work. It doesn't help that I cannot get up at eye level. Like, you have no idea, coming from somebody who plays a lot of like factory games and stuff, to be able to see things like at a level here, and I really didn't want to jump off of that. Thank you very much for that. Like, being able to get up to eye level and see how these things interact Very, very helpful. But not being able to connect you up to you, that is going to be a huge, huge, huge problem. So you are going to have to go. You are all going to have to go. Well, I'm going to have to figure this out. I might need 2 different belts for both of these. If these inputs, if I could swap the inputs on these, it would be so nice to be able to just have the numbers line up, or have the inputs and outputs line up. That would be so nice. So in the end, we might have to go a level down like this. Come on, connect. There you go. And then you connect? There you go. And I actually wanted that to be Mark IIs. So like one lift to the lower one. Like this. That can be a splitter, and then one for the upper. Like so. Let's see if they connect. I don't know how to read. No idea if that connects or not. I mean, it's really smushed in there. I mean, it it definitely built, so I guess that's a good solution. Which means this one is basically 2 segments. Middle click. There we go. And this one is 2.5. I just wish I could get up and see. Ugh, it's so hard. All right, splitter. This one, yeah, this one I'm gonna have to do that with. I don't like leaving little stubs, but not sure how it would work otherwise. No, see, I didn't want to come down here. I wanted to be up there. Yay, okay. Only I could, like, middle. Okay, now I want to come down here. Wow! Did I jump farther than I thought I was going to? Okay, now let's see if we lined all these up right. An invalid shape. Okay, yep, that's slightly off. No, see, I don't want to. Can you please? There we go. Well, I heard something. one's done already. Let's check this one again. That sounded good. That sounded good. Okay, I think maybe, possibly, I think we have a good setup here. Time will tell. Let's try to get this up and running before my power runs out. Back at the main base. I'm going to need to split. How do I want to do this? I need to split the coal itself. You can go away. You serve no purpose, but you can go away. Okay. It's quick and dirty. I want to get my stuff run before I hear the dreaded sound, because I'm going to need a little bit of power to get this started. Don't tell me I'm out. Conveyor belt has an invalid shape. What? There you go. You know, if I'm clicking on something from this side, you shouldn't try to attach to the other side. It should be able to detect, hey, I'm on one side of the thing, you shouldn't try to connect to the other. Okay, now let's get some power poles going here. Okay, the other thing we're gonna need, I think that one's started. I see green light over there, so I'm gonna assume that we're good. All right, now let's get these things hooked up. Come on. One of the things I'm very happy with now is power cables do not collide with stuff. It's so nice. I hope that's not like a bug they're gonna fix. No power, insert fuel. You're going across, you're all connected. Are we getting fuel yet? Where's our fuel? I mean, a little bit of fuel will help. Oh my god. I cannot navigate today. It looks like it's coming. I see a little bit of it on its way here. So this is, I think, about 600 megawatts worth of power. I think. And I did use Mark IIs, didn't I? Yeah, I used Mark IIs. You know, that is using quite a lot of power because I've overclocked it. But it's maxing out this 120 per minute belt. And, you know, when we get up to Mark IIs, I'd either be able to take the overclocks out or overclock it again and double the amount of power we're producing. So this early splitter will actually ensure that both sides get an equal number. And here we go. A bump here, bump there. Slowly making our way into it here. Now it's going to take a while, a long while, for these to fill up and to get all the way to the end. But in the end it will, because we're producing exactly what we need, which means these first few are going to get way more than they need. So they should fill up eventually. And we'll hit that 600 megawatts quickly. Especially if we're not using all the power, because it burns slower when it's not needing all that much power. Because I needed to get this setup running before I even attempted steel, because of how much power steel is going to use. These belts look so slow compared to the later game ones. It's just crazy. I mean, these are 120 a minute. That's a lot, but compared to some of those later ones, it's like 780 a minute. Yeah, that's makes a big difference. So I'm not sure if they're all running right now, but let's see. Oh yeah. Looks like they're doing pretty good. So yeah, this is our power right here. We're at a little over a gigawatt. Not bad. All right, well, that is going to do it for this episode. And this water is doing great. You can check your flow rates. Flow rates are good. We're not nearly using all of our capacity. Not even close right now. So yeah, that's your pipe system. New to update 3, which is nice. All right, well, thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.